So what's going on, YouTubers? DIY Dan, and today I'm going to be trying to replace this vinyl top of this table. My sister had this, just got some new flooring in her house. This waterproof laminate flooring. It's snapped together laminate, completely waterproof. Anyways, she had this table and she had it outside and she's intending on using it inside, but it's all warped, the top, from being weathered and left outside. So what she wants to try and do is put this on top of this table to replace this warped vinyl. So we'll see how it goes. We're gonna give it a shot. So let's get to it. So basically I'm just disassembling this table right now. There's 8 of these screws and these brackets holding the tabletop on, and then the leg bolts. All right, so took those off. And then basically it's just got this piece of vinyl on top of it. Now this is a little thinner than what the laminate snap together flooring is, but I think the bolts are long enough, so I think it's still gonna work out all right. All right guys, so flip the table over. I've got the top on upside down here. Now I'm centering these first 2 pieces, so I've got an even gap on each side. And now I'm gonna cut these pieces to fit here. All right guys, so I got all those cut out. Now this laminate flooring, any of the snap together flooring, you can just use a miter saw to cut. Miter saw, table saw, all right? And now I just gotta flip this thing back over. I think it's gonna work out really well. It's not that much taller. So I think all the screws are still gonna go because it's still pretty flush here. So let's flip it over and see if she'll go back together. All right guys, so I was trying to assemble that upside down, and I was gonna flip the board over, put the table ring around it, and just anchor it and be done with it. Snapping those together upside down, after several cuss words and about 10 minutes, I gave up on that. So what I'm gonna do is I put the top back on here. I'm gonna use some liquid nail, and I'm gonna glue the pieces on flat, let it dry, then I can flip the whole thing over and anchor the table on. All right guys, so I glued that laminate snap together tile to the top of this sheet. Then I flipped the top over, flipped it over on there, and put the anchors back in. Now these aren't the same anchors. I had to go with more of a flat anchor. So this is why I hang on to old stuff from old projects. This was off of a kitchen sink I had installed, and I used this piece of this to hold these down now, because being angled like that, it wasn't wanting to mount good. It wouldn't have held tight that way, and I couldn't have gotten the screw in that way because it didn't sit flat enough. So hanging on to this worked out really well. I was able to take those off and use those pieces to anchor this tabletop back down. So I'll flip it over, put the legs on it, and be done. So all in all, that came out pretty good, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a good one. Later.